There you are. Oh, don't! Jesus fucking...
Like if we're talking big.
I think I've been attacked by every fucking predator there is in this fucking state today.
All right.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Come on. Let's get you soon, dude.
Right, grab my head.
Fuck you, Wes. Piece of shit prick.
Is that the name of the cougar?
No, it's the name of my horse.
Oh,
At least he waited until it was dead to throw me. It still fucking hurts.
what's been going on in your day?
Well, that has been discussed over a bottle and not over. But it goes. It's better now, though. You didn't have to bring anything. We're fairly well stocked here.
This one's the family recipe. If you want to forget a day, this is what you go to.
Unfortunately, I might not be able to forget about this day. But I still need to keep my wits about me. Would a taste won't do any harm, would it? Shall we go sit?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, lovely rain.
You said that like it was a bad thing.
No, it's great.
It was the pause. It was the pause in between it. I think that got me.
It's fine. It's great.
Mm.
It's wet. It's
Not fond of
very
it.
wet. Well, I don't mind it sometimes, but when it feels like it's never ending, Lord. I feel like the swamp itself is moist enough. The last thing it needs is the sky to be creating more water on us.
True enough. But it makes it something magical, doesn't it? I don't know. Or mystical, like.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So today, I suppose I should start last night. I got into an argument with Sylvan. And whilst I say argument, it was extremely one-sided. It was Sylvan screaming at me.
For what?
They had crossed a boundary, and I told them that I would prefer if they not, but I appreciated what they were attempting to do. And they nodded and they understood and said that it would not happen again. And then they left. Then I hear wolves. I go outside and I mount up and I find Sylvan up on a rock, surrounded by two wolves who are chomping at the bit to see if any part of them would slide down from that rock so they could take a bite. So I killed them. And Sylvan started screaming at me, talking about how they don't need my help, how they never wanted my help, how they're making choices for themselves, and kept going on and on and on. I ended up telling them that they and I were on the same page. I was agreeing with them. So I didn't see any reason as to why they were so upset, at least arguing. Anywho, so we did not end off on the best of pages yesterday. I ended up sending them a letter saying perhaps space would be the best, and that I have obviously made them uncomfortable, and I do not wish to do that, and so I will be excusing myself from their matters. But they are free to speak about whoever they wish or talk to or what have you. You know the business going.
Right.
They were opened up today. Ribs locked into. They're alive, thankfully.
What what do you mean they were opened up?
I mean exactly what I say. The torso was opened up. All of the layers cut away and pried open.
Why? Who did it? Do you know?
Cyril. Cyril did. From what they told me, Sylvan had asked, pleaded, if not even begged, for them to fix them. No such it ended with that. I saw the telegram and I really started to thank God that they were still breathing, but truth told, I just fucking stood there and excused myself the second that there was another set of hands. So that was my day.
Why on earth would he? Would what? Why would he? I can't for the life of me. I can't for the life of me figure this out.
No, because it's a name. Do you want to know the worst part?
What's that?
Sylvan has a blood disorder. The blood does not clot correctly. They're liable to bleed out from a fucking paper cut. Half of their body is covered in cauterizations, because sometimes that's the only way to stop things from bleeding. I know that Cyril was just trying to help in the way that they thought was best. I understand that, I truly do. But Jesus fucking Christ.
Why does Sylvan think that there's anything to be fixed?
Because that's what they were taught. Sylvan wants nothing more than to just exist in the shadow, walking behind someone, keeping pace, and watching. But the second that there is an eye on them, actually looking at who they are, they start to fall apart. I made a comment about it last night. That they seemed tired and that they were snipping. And should I have said it? Probably not. But it needed to be said.
I mean, it sounds like you're just trying to look out for them.
A person's wants and a person's needs don't often align. And theirs very much don't. Nonetheless, Sylvan was raised on inadequacies and always being lesser than. Eventually, that starts to gnaw away at you.
So, Sylvan feels inadequate. So he goes to what? What?
I know it doesn't make sense because it is in fact inane. And it is a remarkable set of hoops to jump through to even come to a conclusion that makes the slightest bit of sense.
Maybe in some weird, twisted way, Cyril is actually fucking related to my brother.
They were drugged.
Who's Sylvan or Cyril?
Sylvan, most certainly. I don't know about Cyril. They were not in a very good state of mind when I found them. Sylvan, most definitely. Apparently it was from Lou. I don't know how either of them got it, but
Lou had given Cyril some of it when we went back to that cave with him. Probably those remainders of it. Wait, did he? Well, now I don't know if I'm even remembering correctly. I remember Lou mentioning that he was going to give Cyril some, but then Cyril stabbed him. I don't know if he ever did actually give Cyril any or not. I can ask him. Regardless, though, it
It's
seems like it's the right
inconsequential.
stuff. Right?
Mm.
You should never give it out. You need a guide when you're on that strong of a substance, so you don't, lose yourself to
Wasn't
it.
just that either, it was opium as well.
Opium.
An entire concoction.
Where in the hell are they getting opium from?
I have no fucking clue.
So is Sylvan on bed rest then?
Hmm.
In the hospital?
They've not woken up yet.
Alright. Jesus Christ. How are you feeling?
Frustrated. Truthfully.
Yeah.
It seems as if the second that I said that I was going to set some distance, I walk into that. Thank God there was someone to help, because if I had gotten my hands into that, I know it just would have made it all worse.
Sounds like a mess of a situation.
It's messy, but it's out of my hands, so that's a blessing, I suppose. It's not really much that I can do, nor want to do, in regards to it.
I'm sure they'll appreciate finding out eventually that you came.
No, they won't. If I'm going to be completely honest, that will upset them more than help them.
Does Weaver know any of it?
Weevil was there.
When Sylvan... Was Weaver a part of it?
No, no. No, Weevil was down someplace else. I sent them a telegram to let them know where I was going. I was going to find Cyril. And they came. They are rightfully upset. And are more than likely going to be spending some time in jail.
Has the sheriff come knocking on your door again?
Not yet. All due time. It's a fucking countdown now. But Weaver will get charged for shooting the horse, and Cyril will more than likely be charged for what they did. It doesn't really matter the intentions behind it at this point, or something like that. But how have you been?
In the grand scheme of things, not bad. Not bad, no.
All right, now if you were to narrow that scope a bit.
Well, my brother has kept me on the run for the past 2 or 3 nights. He's in one of his funny minds.
And now I got a letter about it.
Oh, did you? God, he gives me a heart attack every time he fucking disappears. I know if he were easy to kill, someone would have done it by now, but still. When he's not thinking, he's an easier target than any. Or he's even worse. And he'll end up life in Sisika because he's killed 5 people or some shit. He's been really holding on to what you had told him about the rumbling and things shifting.
I shouldn't have worded it as such.
I think there's something to his delusions, but I just don't know exactly what they are, you know? And it's like when you try and talk to him when he's in a state like this, it's as though there's a third person there talking to him too, and you're trying to understand which parts of the conversation are for you and which ones are for whoever's there, you know?
Kikimoras.
What?
I've had to deal with a lot of those.
What are those?
Like these little spirits.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Sometimes they move things around your house, sometimes they make little noises off in the woods, and sometimes they burrow themselves into your minds. And sometimes it's just a good name for something that you don't have a name for. So you say the Kikimoras.
I like it. he sent me a letter saying he was in Rhodes, I think it was, and he had seen Cyril and Johan riding around together. I'm guessing this is before Cyril went to do this. But he also had seen Linder.
She stopped causing problems.
I doubt it. We haven't heard anything, but I doubt it. She's gotten herself surrounded by the deputies, though. I've seen her around them myself a couple times, so I'm assuming she's making up some grand stories about us. I'm almost positive. I'm sure they'll come a knocking for us soon, too. And I despise that woman. I always have.
She's a remarkably daft cunt. I will admit I was fond of her for a time, but once I knew about her relationship with Gascoigne, put a sour taste in my mouth. I can excuse a lot of things. I cannot excuse cannibals.
Well, she is one now. You know that that coin fellow is the reason Jackie ever even came to us in the first place. She was convinced that we were like him, that we were murderous cannibals of the swamp.
Daft cunt and a fucking fool to boot.
After I fed her that piece of meat, I laughed in her face and thought, I said, I can't believe you actually think that of us. And she tried to excuse herself eating it by saying, no, I just, what'd she say? I just wanted to try it or some shit like that. She probably thought I was about to rip a piece off of myself. Oh, Lord. Should have seen the look on her goddamn face. Shit.
I can imagine it. Are you wanted right now?
Not to my knowledge.
Do you want to go take a ride?
I'd love to.
Let's get the hell out of here. Do you want to go check his teeth?
Yeah,
Oh,
I kinda do, actually.
Mm.
Oh, hello. Well, look at what it is. Long time no see.
Oh, hi, Mary.
What?
How are you doing?
You're acting like you didn't miss me. Come on now.
Yeah, I missed you.
Well,
I
you sure
see.
don't seem like it. You haven't sent me a goddamn letter in fucking ages.
I know. I'm sorry about that.
Wow.
I see you got my notebook.
What are you talking about?
Did you not return it?
I don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well,
My
you did return
God, what did you do to that book?
Oh, what did I do?
It doesn't deserve that.
Me?
Books are are gateways to another realm. You know that books are a spiritual thing. You must protect your journal at all costs.
I think you're looking for the word sacred, love.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, my dear.
Sacred.
Books
Yeah,
are
yeah.
sacred.
Uh-huh, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they sure are sacred when they're in one piece.
Well, now you're just gonna upset your book's spirit.
The book spirit. You mean you don't think it was upset when you ripped it to shreds?
I don't know why you're so convinced I ripped it to shreds.
Hmm. Because I can put pieces together, you know?
Well, I don't know
I'm
what
going to go
pieces you're
chit
trying
chat
to
then.
fit together, but if you say so. All right, dear.
It's the
Well, I would love to stay and
rodeo.
chit chat, but
It's who?
unfortunately, we got places to be.
About the rodeo, I just had my questions answered, so
Oh, all right. Well, that's rather rude of you, but I guess what can I expect from a deputy?
Wow! I like to think I'm at least a little nice.
Well, you like to think a lot of things, don't you?
oh come
Hmm.
on now, be nice, all of us.
I thought I was being nice. I do have to leave.
Well, see, they're being nice.
Do you want me to wave to you, Mary? Is that what you?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's exactly what I fucking want.
there you go.
There we go. See, was that
There you
so
go.
hard?
No, it wasn't hard. It wasn't difficult at all. Can
Well, great. All right. Enjoy your little whatever the fuck you're doing.
stuffing things.
Uh, I would. What are you stuffing? What is a
Ex-
thing, and what are you
ex-
stuffing?
You're not supposed to ask that of a man.
You know what? I don't want to know.
okay. Well, we gotta go. This was lovely. I always have such a great time talking to the pair of you. Come on, guys, let's go.
Love you, Ian.
What the fuck?
You didn't say it back.
Take care.
That was
Use
our
well,
cue
Mr.
to
Walker.
leave.
I
Use well,
told you
Miss
he
Sawyer.
was very rude.
That's a bit rude. Just going to be a little bit awkward when we end up going to Lemoyne and riding past them.
That won't be awkward at all. We'll give them a little tiny bit of a head start, and then we'll just catch up and
A little bit.
just chill
Perfect.
on. Maybe we should just scare them by stalking a little bit. Just
Alright.
far back enough.
Perfect.
Actually,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna go closer to the door.
Oh, well. Walking is nice.
You see, he doesn't stand on the Saint Denis sidewalks. You know why?
Because he respects it.
No, because they're disgusting. Have you seen
Oh.
those compared to the Blackwater ones?
What? Yes. What's wrong with them?
I mean, just look at the amount of
They're aged.
shit
They're just old.
they're
This
full
is a busy
of
city. This is a
shit.
busy city with a lot of people walking through.
And a lot of people dumping their shit on the ground.
Oh yes, it's a city. Blackwater's backwards. Uncivilized people live in Blackwater.
I'm not saying they don't, but at least they keep their cobblestone a little clean.
That just means that there's no industry, there's no prosperity. If you don't have shit in the streets, that means there's nothing there to take a shit in the first place.
Or does it mean that they have a bit of a better system at clearing the shit?
I have never once seen anyone cleaning anything in Blackwater.